Nice. Simon Reeve is traveling across Russia. From east to west, like the sun, though that hardly makes an appearance above the horizon here in Kamchatka in early spring. Russia with Simon Reeve, BBC Two it's called, though perhaps Russia with Simon Reeve, and the FSB might have been a better title, the FSB being what used to be the KGB, of course. We'll come to them. But first a spot of glamping for Simon. He's staying in a yurt. That's glamping, isn't it? Except that his reindeer herder hosts, Alexei and Galina, live here forever, and it's 30°C outside. That's not so glam, nor much of a holiday. The work of the reindeer herder is very hard, says Alexei, wearily. And the youth of today just aren't interested. Of Alexei's 4 children, only Dmitry has become a herder. I'd like to know about the others: internet startup, stem cell research, social marketing, those kinds of things, I imagine. No, you have a good day at work, Dmitry, out there in the freezing cold, following the herd. Alexei takes Simon out by snowmobile to meet them, the reindeer. Seen from above, they do a strange clockwise spiral, a vortex of reindeer in the snow. What's that about? Has a sinkhole opened up in the permafrost? Would they be going anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere? Yes, of course. I know there aren't any reindeer in the southern hemisphere, or polar bears. Except in zoos. Back in the yurt, Galina's made a nice stew to warm them up. Is it reindeer meat? Asks Simon. No, actually it's imported luxury Kobe beef from Japan. Yes, of course it's bloody reindeer meat. We're reindeer herders after all, says Galina. Lest we forget, reindeer herding is getting even harder because of climate change. Sometimes it now rains instead of snows, even in winter. The rain then freezes, the reindeer can't get at their lichen, and they die. Simon is taking a keen interest in environmental matters, the plight of the Siberian tiger, mass deforestation, huge craters that appear and fart out methane when the permafrost melts, which makes it more interesting than the average television travelogue. And it's this interest that the FSB don't like. The police stop Simon and his crew by the roadside, detain them for hours, take their drivers away to a psychiatric hospital for questioning. A psychiatric hospital. Unmarked cars follow them, not very subtly. Marked ones prevent them from going where they want to go. They're stopped and harassed and prevented from filming. Screw the police, says Simon, almost going all NWA. We're doing something amazing here. And he steps defiantly onto the Trans-Siberian Express, getting straight out of Vladivostok. It might be frustrating for him, but again, this unwanted close interest from the state makes the documentary meatier. Not just someone off the telly trying a few things out and having a nice holiday in Russia. It does actually say something about the country too. And it's quite exciting. Even Tinker Tailor Soldier Simon. There is room for some fun as well. Simon visits a brilliant deserted Soviet submarine base. Maybe don't hang around there too long, or you start to glow like the Ready Brek boy. And a big gambling resort, Cold Vegas, actually called the Integrated Entertainment Zone. The marketing people might want to work on that, run by a man named Craig from Dundee. We've talked about the glamping and the snowmobiling. There's also dog mushing and ice road trucking. And a tiger safari in the woods. They find some prints in the snow, and a massive tiger poo. Tigers are some of the biggest cats, so they do the biggest cat poos. This one has been eating Boar Alexander the tiger. Man can tell from the bristles. The crows calling just over there mean there's been a killed. It's getting exciting. Oh, but they don't actually get to see a tiger. Instead, Alexander takes Simon back to his cottage to show him all his tiger paraphernalia and video footage of tigers he saw earlier. Next best thing, I suppose. Maybe it wasn't a tiger that those crows were cawing over. These woods, what's left of them, must be crawling with FSB agents too. Hunting for environmentalists, perhaps dissidents. Or nice British TV presenters sniffing around for a story.